Hello, my name is Carolyn, and you are watching the New Music Buzz. And on today's show, Chanel talks to Das Shaw, director of the animated feature My Entire High School Sinking into the Sea. Later, from the Monster Outbreak Tour, we have a live performance from Young M.A. Then, we talk to the group Puffy AmiYumi. And finally, we stop at the pretty little thing Stassie party. So sit back and relax while we roll that intro. The Pretty Little Thing fashion brand is quickly becoming one of the hottest labels around the world. They had a party here in Los Angeles to celebrate the collaboration with fashion influencer Stassie, who easily kills my Instagram game with over 2 million followers. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, I'm Stassie and I'm so excited to announce that I'm the new face of PLT's Shape. I'm so happy to be partnering with a brand that empowers women and embraces curves, because you all know that I'm a curvy ass bitch.
After these messages to talk to My Entire High School Sinking into the Sea's Das Shaw, who just released this critically acclaimed film. But first, we'll have a live performance from Young M.A., who is currently on tour with 21 Savage on the Monster Energy Outbreak Tour. Let's take a look.
Too much hate, man. I need to open up a can of love. Why you mad, man? Somebody get that man a hug. Saying I'm a thief. Somebody must have handed them drugs. They thought ooh was the only thing I had for them. Y'all know the words? Let's go. LA. Y'all better be the loudest one. Turn up. Let's go. Turn up. Turn up. Yeah, but they broke up. And when it's time to pop, they don't soul. You know the funny shit. Cause if a violate, we got 100 players. Then we gon' turn us to 100 quid. We just know niggas you ain't f***ing with. No. Pockets on the chubby chick. And still come back and die in some rubbish shit. Ooh. You're nobody touching me. Like I don't always keep the hammer next to me. Like I ain't gotta head it to the left of me. Like we ain't in these streets, more than test. I can't hit it up. But that chick that why she text me. Why she keep calling my phone, speaking sexual. Every time I'm out, why she stressing me? You call it Stephanie? I just with the neck, nothing more. Shorty got we ain't tired, the black bitches looking out they doing what you said. Next minute calling for the law. There's none that ever calling for the law. They ain't getting money so they go. I can never lose what you thought. They may got it all out, let it go. They say I got the juice, I got the soul. These niggas on my body, let's go. Shake it more. I'm a bully in the bus. I'm killing, I'm sorry for your loss. I just caught a body really more. Now this year I'm really going on. LA, what's the name of this song? What's the name of this song? These haters on my body, shake them off. Go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby. These haters on my body, shake them off. Go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby. These haters on my body, shake them off. I can never lose what you thought. What they thought? I can never lose what you thought. This nigga got me, it got me sauced. This nigga got me, it got me sauced. I can never lose what you thought. And they got it on lock. LA, what's the name of this song? What's the name of this song? These haters on their body, shake them home.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Madison Makeley with Pop Topics, and festival season is upon us, and I will be going across the country, going to your favorite music festivals, giving you guys the inside scoop, and of course, giving you some major concert footage.
Hey everybody, I'm Chanel Herlin, and starting next week, I'm going to be backstage again, bringing you exclusive coverage from The Voice Season 12's top 12 contestants, so stay tuned.
We're giving some artists one more chance. You're not going anywhere.
We each get one comeback artist. Yes! Welcome back!
I really was sad about a certain person, so the fact that I get to bring them back is awesome. Cue the happy music.
It's just fun to bring people back, because you never want to see anyone go in the first place.
I feel like I won the lottery.
But you're just gonna have to wait.
You have to wait, you're gonna just have to wait.
You just have to wait and see who that special person is.
The live playoffs start next Monday.
Captain, I wanted to get today. How about your contest?
the drummer out of the band when we like really gave the blast.
We're sophomores now. We're like entirely new people. First edition of the year. All the news that's fit hot off the press.
There's not much to write about at Tides High. We're a peaceful, uneventful place.
Attention, everyone! Pencils down! Oof. Gross.
Hey everybody, I'm Chanel Herlin and this is the New Music Buzz, and right now I'm with the very talented writer and director Dash Shaw. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So Dash, before we get into the actual movie, please tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and what you do.
I'm a comic book artist and animator. I've made a lot of different graphic novels, but just now I did an animated movie called My Entire High School Sinking into the Sea.
Yes, and that's the reason we are here, to talk about that. But you've been in this business for quite some time, so where would you say your passion for storytelling came from?
Well, I'd mostly drawn comics before this, and they were both, comics and animation, they're both drawing and storytelling. Storytelling, I guess, it was just very immediate, very very early on, and I didn't stop. And I grew up with comics around me. Like my dad read kind of underground stoner comics, and so even like the comics were just on the floor around the house.
Yeah, so it's kind of just been a part of you. You were born with this talent.
Thanks. Well, maybe.
Yeah, and speaking of the film now, I mean, I've watched it. It looks amazing.
Oh, great.
I really enjoyed it. Where did the concept of this film come from? I mean, a lot is said in the title already, but where did the concept come from?
I had done like a comic short story with the same title, and the joke of that short story was that when I was a teenager, most of the alternative comics were autobio comics, and then the opposite end of that were like boys' adventure, superhero kind of comics. And so this story combined them, where there was a character that had the same name as the creator, but it had been warped into like a boys' adventure reality. And so it's kind of reinforcing this character's warped perspective.
Yes.
Then so much of how the movie looks kind of comes from adapting things from unusual comics, like strange comic coloring, and everything kind of was interpreting something from the comic medium.
And you say it was a comic before, so when did that comic release with this story?
It was like a super obscure comic made in 2009.
Oh, wow.
10 pages long.
Okay, so that was 9 years ago. 8 years ago. Oh my maths.
Oh yeah, 8.
8 years ago. Now it's finally a film.
Yeah.
And the characters now, the voices, I mean, you've got an amazing cast. Enid Dunham, Reggie Watts, Maya, Rudolph. I mean, it's amazing, and they're all so funny.
Great.
But are they the people that you wanted for the voices from the very beginning? What was the casting process like?
When I started, I assumed I wouldn't get any good actors at all, and so I tried to write something that would still maybe be funny with just recording my friends.
Okay.
Then we started drawing it, and then kind of later in the process, we thought to try to get good actors in the movie. And I had met Jason Schwartzman many years ago, and Lena Dunham I'd met at the Sundance Labs. Some of the cast members I'd met before, and so I asked them, and amazingly they said yes, and then we could go to people I didn't know, and it happened quickly, and I was very surprised.
Talking about your involvement, you writer-director, obviously, how did you direct the actors with their voice? Because we don't see their faces ever, which often is a big way that an actor acts, is through their eyes. Now they had to act just through their voice. So tell us about that process.
Yeah, I mean, they're like the soul kind of shooting out through the cartoon, because it's a strange thing is happening. It looks strange. And they're reacting in strange ways, and so the voice is like the real element, the human element.
Well, with Maya Rudolph's character, I really enjoy, she's quite monotone, which is actually quite funny, compared to then Lena Dunham character, she's just hilarious in every form and way.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're great, and I think if you watch a lot of cartoons, the voice acting in this cartoon in particular is different.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. As an audience, what do you want your audience to take away? What message when they walk out of the cinema?
For me, like the movies that I love, it's more like like a drug experience or something, like just a trip.
Yeah.
So I want it to be like an 80-minute roller coaster ride, more than something that could be put into words.
Got it. Well, that's amazing. Well, Dash, thank you so much for your time. When and where can we watch this film for our audience?
It comes out April 14th in New York, LA, and Toronto. And then other places after that. highschoolsinking.com has a list of the theaters.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
So guys, be sure to get to the theater April 14th to check out the film My Entire High School Sinking into the Sea.
Hey, my name's Dash Shaw, and you've just been buzzed.
Well, just kind of just one night out with the band, and like really amazing. Exactly.
When you're tired, kisses are short, hold on to me. When your heart is hurting, you can't take no more, hold on to me. When you're sinking under, and it's getting harder to breathe, hold on to me, hold on to me. Maybe right my way, won't you come my way, make me feel okay. Hold on to me, hold on, 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 hold on to me. Hold on to me.
After a few years of working in the entertainment industry in Cape Town, South Africa, I decided it was time to make my dreams a reality and move to Hollywood. It was the scariest thing I have ever done. After a few months of trying to find my place in this new environment, hundreds of miles away from home, I am finally in my element. Working as a TV host, I get to interview the coolest people, be on the red carpet, and get to attend amazing events. Don't ever let go of your dreams.
Next up, we have Puffy AmiYumi, who is a Japanese pop rock duo that has sold over 15 million records worldwide. The group continues to go by the moniker Puffy in Japan, but have adopted the name Puffy AmiYumi here in the United States. The band gained mainstream success in Japan during the late 90s following the release of their Jet album. Now they're back in the US to rock out with their fans on their current tour. Let's check it out.
So how we first got our start was that we actually first auditioned for Sony Music, and we both did it separately, and then they were both signed on to the same management company, and they got to know each other very well and got along really well. And at that time they were introduced to someone called Tamio Okuda, who is one of Japan's biggest rock stars, and he was really interested in doing producing work. So he saw them and he really wanted to produce them, and that's how the duo came about.
いっぱいあるよね。でもね、アミちゃん即答できる。
私はスプラージュってやつです。
So for Ami, it's an album called Splurge. But for Yumi, she had to think about it a bit because they're so hard to choose from. But if she had to pick one, it would be an album called Nice. And they actually produced Nice in LA. And that was because it was produced in LA, there was a lot of new challenges and a lot of hurdles they had to overcome. So it was really meaningful and a good experience for them. So that's one of her favorite albums.
頑張った新しいことにチャレンジした作品がナイスだからナイスかもしれない。うん。一言で表せないよね。そうだね。難しいな、どんなだろう。
まあ日本と その海外でやるライブの
So it's really hard to sort of describe their shows in a very simple and short description, but for example, if someone was to ask what's the difference between their concerts in overseas and in Japan, for them, they actually don't have that much of a difference because they perform, the same way, either even inside or outside of Japan, but maybe there's a little bit of a language barrier, and so they might sort of take advantage of that and maybe, try to act cute on stage a bit. But there's not a big difference in terms of their stage performance. And in terms of what kind of show they put on, I mean, there's a lot of movement, and that could be a bit surprising because, especially in Japan, sometimes the media or some people might have the image of them being very just not like lazy, but being very just like chilled out. But they move a lot, and there's a lot of movement and excitement in the shows.
日本だと結構ダラダラしてるとか言われるんですけど、ちゃんとすごい動いてると思います。
でもそのおかげで非常にたくさんの年齢層の方に聞いてもらえたというのもあり、アニメの影響が
Of course, they're always really happy to see, when, there's older people or younger people coming. And of course, for the younger generation too, some people might know them from like, anime or, different types of influences. But of course, it's always happy. Even in Japan too, a lot of parents and their kids come to the shows. So it's always really happy to, they're always very happy to see that.
今デビュー
Their latest release was a best actual compilation of all their singles since they debuted 20 years ago, which was released because their actual 20th anniversary was last year. But so anyone who maybe first time they're listening to Puffy's music, Puffy AmiYumi's music, they could take that one CD and just get to know them really well through that one CD. And what's up next is basically after this U.S. tour, they would go back to Japan, and they have a tour in Japan as well, so they need to prepare for that really quickly. And after that, it's the summer, so they're going to be performing at a lot of rock festivals in Japan. Then after that, they're just going to maybe, take a small break and just kind of think about what they want to do next.
があったりして、それからあとはちょっとゆっくり考えます。
Hi, I'm Ami.
I'm Yumi.
And we are Puffy AmiYumi. You've just been buzzed.
We went to Studio 54. We walking up into the VIP section, and I'm looking around to see who's there, and looking at the girls and everything. And all of a sudden, I heard something go, Charlie Murphy! I waited, because I knew what hotel he was staying in. Went up to his room, knocked on the door. Charlie Murphy! When he's coming for, I just came. Habitually, he's a habitual line stepper. He would go over the top. And then I would check him. I mean, even when slapping was fashionable, and, they would have a gunfight after that. Somebody had to go.
Ever since I started living out of a suitcase, I've been on a search for best boombox, the best way to travel, and over the years, I've tried everyone. Most of the boomboxes, they got the lights and all that stuff, which is fine, but all I want is something that sounds great and is roadable. And this new generation that you guys have brought out, it hits on all cylinders, I have to say. I mean, it's probably the best sounding for classic rock. I mean, the ones that I'll actually put my name on are they'll have a few little tweaks here and there, but in general, I mean, there are no knobs to break. It's like, I mean, I was playing one that was, I don't even know if it was on the market yet, but you had given it to me, and I've been using it for the last year, and the bass was so solid, the sound, it bounced itself off the table and hit the floor, and it didn't skip a beat. It's taken the place of equipment that's 2 or 3 times its size, with no giving up on the sound, I mean, one of them's great, but I've gotten 2 of them going, and it's like, forget about it.
Need fast cash? Go to cityloan.com or call 877-553-9071 to borrow $3,000 or more with the equity in your payoff vehicle. Your car is your credit. With City Loan, over 99% of City Loan customers are in good standing every month. So call 877-553-9071 now, and if you sign up for a loan, you're going to receive a free gift card. Don't forget to mention promo code TVAD to receive your gift card, and also don't forget to follow City Loan and Facebook at City Loan Community, and follow us on Twitter at City Loan. Now back to the new music buzz.
That's all we have. Special thanks to Puffy AmiYumi, Dash Shaw, Chanel Hurlin, Young M.A., and The Wiltern. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, tweet us at Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at The New Music Buzz. We're going to leave you with more from Young M.A. I'm Kira Lynn. Peace out, guys.
The New Music Buzz is brought to you by Monster Products, pure Monster quality with Monster sound, Rock and Roller Suitcase Turntables, Vinyl's new best friend, and City Loan. Get cash for your car today. For more music entertainment news, go to www.thenewmusicbuzz.com.
Peace out.